back outside, you're just on the cusp of the Botanical Garden, garden classroom, DesertSol solar house, and walking trails. First, check out our solar panels. You may have noticed them in the parking lot as well. The solar panels here serve two purposes: shade for cars and solar power. In fact, a portion of the Springs Preserve's power is generated by the solar panels on property. You may also notice the garden classroom, which is located across from the solar house and garden center. There may or may not be scheduled activities during your field trip, but this is where guests of all ages can learn about nature and gardening and attend various classes. If you haven't had lunch yet, there's an amphitheater at the south end of the Botanical Garden where your students can fuel up and rest their feet. This is one of the best locations to have a picnic because it's shaded and school buses can pull up right outside the amphitheater to unload lunch. Please pick up all remaining food items and dispose of your trash. It is our policy to ensure the area is kept clean. Bathrooms are located between the amphitheater and garden classroom. The DesertSol house is an engineering marvel, but depending on the age of your students, you may want to evaluate whether to tour the inside. We have additional resources available on the Teach the Teacher webpage to facilitate teaching this location as well. The 754 square foot house was designed by the UNLV Solar Decathlon team and showcases sustainable home design, including technology, energy, material choices, and water-efficient fixtures. The Decathlon team placed first in the U.S. and second in the world in the 2013 U.S. Department of Energy's Solar Decathlon competition. Please don't let students jump on the bed, throw pillows, or climb on any of the home's furniture. And please warn your class that the patio railing can get extremely hot. The Botanical Garden is home to the largest collection of Mojave Desert cacti and succulents in the world. It also features more than 1,200 species of native and desert-adapted plants. Your students will surely love seeing all the flowers and plants in bloom. The butterfly habitat is also located in the back of the Botanical Garden. If you plan to take your class there, you must book and pay for this additional experience 1 week in advance. It is open seasonally and sells out quickly. Due to space limitations, we do not allow day-of ticket purchases. The habitat is limited to 30 people at a time, including chaperones, and food and drinks are not permitted inside. The habitat is not climate controlled and may close in case of inclement weather. From the garden, you can access the walking trails. Ensure you have water, especially on those hot Vegas days, and watch for our trackless train. This is the path that takes around the more than 3.5 miles of trails. If you choose to walk the trails, look for the actual spring mound. It's just a short jaunt from the Botanical Garden. Have a map handy in case you decide to walk further.